with the Sofit protein cookies. Sofit enters the largest category of packaged goods. Can we have a huge round of applause? And of course, we have actor, producer, and Sofit brand ambassador, John Abraham. John, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to ask you to take a seat. And Harjeet, I think it's only fitting that you now talk to us about Sofit protein cookies. Over to you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to present to you Sofit protein cookies, now getting launched in India today. Sofit protein cookies is unique because it is a tasty, better for you offering. This crunchy, delicious cookie with the goodness of proteins, omega-3, fiber, and vitamins is made from multigrains like whole wheat, like oat, and like soy. It has 0 trans fat and it has 0 maida. Across variants, we also have ingredients like raisins, like mango, almond, flax seeds, and cocoa. These Sofit protein cookies will be available in 3 exciting variants. The first one is mango and almond with real mango and almond bits. The second one is cocoa flax seeds, which is going to be rich cocoa with nutritious flax seeds. And the last, and actually one of a very unique combination of refreshing raisins with nutritious flax seeds. I am sure you're going to enjoy having these delicious cookies. You know, just make sure you bite into them and you feel the crunch. Can I request for the cookies to be distributed across the room, please? All the variants.
Very good.
So has everyone got their hands on a delicious cookie? So please make sure you bite into all 3 of the variants. These delicious variants are going to be coming in this distinct premium looking pack. You can note the different colors, the silhouettes of the different variants, as well as the visual icon depicting the nutrients and the benefits of these cookies. We are going to be launching 2 pack sizes. The first one is the small pack priced at ₹45 for 100 grams. And the second, the larger take-home pack, is going to be priced at ₹65 for 150 grams. These Sofit protein cookies will bring alive Sofit's proposition of healthy energy to do more. Sofit protein cookies is a better substitute to any indulgent biscuit or any other snack that you have during the course of the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sofit protein cookies for you. A delicious, crunchy cookie offering the goodness of proteins, omega-3, fiber and vitamins made from multigrains like wheat, soy and oat with 0 trans fat and 0 maida. That is the delicious Sofit protein cookies launched in India today. With this, I want to take the opportunity to call on John to share his views on the launch of Sofit protein cookies. John has been an integral part of Sofit's journey, Sofit's growth, and he is probably the most credible ambassador that Sofit can ever have. So thank you, John, and we'd like to hear from you on the launch.
Thank you, Harjeet. Thank you for introducing us to some better for you products and giving us all a reason for energy to do more. And I think Harjeet has said it all. For someone like me who doesn't indulge, and I'm going to bring in a bit of my lifestyle into this. I'm a person who's very strict about his diet, and biscuits have never been a part of my dietary habits since about I think 20 odd years now. I've got a reason to actually come back, and it's not as much about health, but it's more about indulging in something that you really want to indulge in and enjoy. At the same time, you're assimilating no maida, no trans fat, vitamins, fiber, omega-3, and of course, protein. So I think, Sofit protein cookies gives you that opportunity. I have been associated with Sofit now, and I'm so thankful to Hershey's India for having me as their brand ambassador. It's been 4 years, and it's been 4 wonderful years. And I would like for all of you to know that as brand ambassadors, we get paid to talk, right? We get paid to say certain things, but when you resonate with the brand, and when the brand is a part of you and a part of your lifestyle, then you do, because it comes from your heart. And with Sofit and Sofit protein cookies today, I speak from my heart. This is not a rehearsed speech that I'm saying in front of all of you, but some of you and some of my friends here tried the protein cookies. Did you like it? He liked it. I think it surprises you. It is tasty. I have tried it. It's absolutely wonderful. If you ask me which one I really like, Harjeet, it's very difficult for me to point a finger at one. I'm a big mango fan, and I'm a big cocoa fan. So I like the mango and almonds. I like the cocoa and raisins. But the flaxseed and raisins, because flaxseed is great dietary fiber. So each one surprises you. It's really, really very tasty. It's time for all of us to indulge, have a great time, enjoy yourselves, and consume something that, and I say this on record, consume something that would be good for you, not bad for you. So thank you, Harjeet. Thank you, Hershey's India. Thank you, all of you at Hershey's India, to give me this opportunity to be a part of this lovely launch, Harjeet. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Come here.
Let's do another round of applause.
No.
John.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm sure we've got our best shots. Harjeet and John, I'm going to ask you to take a seat because, I was just wondering that we have John, we have Harjeet, and we have Sofit protein cookies. On which note, I must ask you to pick a cookie quickly. Yeah, everyone's eaten cookies. You mustn't be left behind. And ladies and gentlemen, I was just wondering that since I have John, Harjeet, and Sofit protein cookies, this is the best time for us to have a conversation over Sofit protein cookies. What do you say? Yeah, a quick one. All right, so why don't you sit and why don't you munch on cookies? And of course, don't worry, we're going to extend this conversation to all of you. But before that, I'm going to take, the opportunity of being on stage. And Harjeet, I want to ask you this thing that's been on my mind. Now, India as a country, we're really big on snacking, yeah? And of course, there are so many snacking options out there. Talking about biscuits and cookies, again, there's a huge variety. Why would, from your perspective, a consumer choose Sofit protein cookies?
Okay, so
The lights hitting your face, they can't record it.
yeah. All good?
That's good? Okay, perfect.
Okay, so you know the thing about Sofit protein cookies is that it's a unique proposition. To get consumers in India to try and like your brand, the first thing you need to have is you need to have a quality product, you need to have a differentiated product, you need to offer them a good value. And that's when you get consumers liking or consuming your products. We believe that Sofit protein cookies is all that and more. Firstly, it's a very unique combination of a delicious tasting cookie with the benefit of protein. You know, it offers you the goodness of proteins. It offers you the goodness of omega-3, of fiber and vitamins. The fact that this delicious cookie is made purely from multigrains like wheat, like soy and like oat, and the fact that there is zero trans fat and there's zero maida. I mean, what all could you ask for in a cookie? And to top it all, the ingredients like mango or almonds or raisins or flax seeds and cocoa, all of them come together to really make this a delicious, better for you tasting cookie.
Absolutely. You know, you just addressed my concern as a consumer. Flaxseed is something I couldn't consume as is, although I know it's really healthy for me. And this morning when I, had the flaxseed cookie, I said, wow, problem solved. And John, I actually had a bunch of questions for you, which you actually answered already in what you spoke.
Yeah.
But I think, you'll relate with me when we say that as artists, we're always on the go.
Right.
And sometimes you run out of packed food, and mostly when you go to pick a packaged food, it's made out of maida, once again. And in this case, ladies and gentlemen, Sofit protein cookies doesn't have that, which makes it the best fit for people like all of us in the room. So I think on that note, I'm going to extend this conversation to all of you in the room. Yes? What do you think? Yes?
Yep.
A quick few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, a couple of ground rules. Just make sure you identify yourself. Also, we're here to talk about Sofit protein cookies. So it's a humble request that you keep your question related to the brand. And of course, let's try and stick to one question per person so that we can cover as many as we can in the few minutes that we have. Yeah? All right, should we?
Sure.
Okay, who's going first? Okay, you want to go first? Can we have a mic reach the lady, please?
Hi. Actually, you're the reason for me to be here. Probably not the Sofit. So, you're a huge crush to all the women in India, I'm sure, and you still are. All right, so I want to ask the secret of fitness. It's just that how you balance your day. The days you're busy with the shoots.
Yeah.
So I think everybody wants to know.
Yeah, so because we all work and we all have a great excuse in saying we work so hard, so we have no time to train. And that's one thing that's commonly told to me. My fundamental is very simple. If you wake up at, if you work at 7, 8 or 9, just wake up a little earlier. I wake up at 4:30. I train very intense for about 45 minutes. I burn about 1,500 calories during my workout. It's really intense. And then I start my day fresh. I keep my meals well placed between each other every 2-3 hours. And I lead a very healthy lifestyle. And I don't do it in a way to profess here. I do it because I enjoy that way of life. And I feel good about it. And I think if each one of us here follows certain ground rules in terms of just eating right and eating healthy and waking up at the right time, and it just helps.
Even 10 years ago, I heard that you wake up at 4:30. You still maintain that lifestyle?
Yeah, I still do. I have a habit. In fact, this morning I woke up and I needed to make a call to some directors, and I had to wait till 7, 8, and half the day goes waiting till 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I wish everybody wakes up a little earlier for my sake, and we can start the day earlier. But I think it's for all of you, it's a great lifestyle, especially for all of you in the workspace. If you want your skin to be flushed and you want to look good, just have a small walk or a run in the morning, not necessarily workouts, and just take out all the toxins and then get into a very healthy breakfast lifestyle.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's move on to the next question. All right, the lady there.
Hi, John.
Hi.
Good afternoon, if I'm not wrong. Good afternoon. I'm Nikita here from Zoom TV. If I had to give you a choice to recommend these cookies to some of your colleagues, your co-actors, who would you say you want to gift it to? Gift it.
No, I'd
Who
recommend
need
it to most of the actors because most of them are really healthy today, and this is a great. This is probably the best alternative for them instead of snacking on what they would probably usually snack on and console themselves and say, hey, listen, we trained really hard, we were allowed this. I would give them these cookies and say, why don't you snack on this? You've got great bodies, you work out really hard. Just complement it with the right kind of food. And I think Sofit protein cookies is the right kind of food. Not because I particularly endorse a brand, but because we actually have a fantastic, healthy alternative today that we can offer. So honestly, I'd request Harjeet, Sarosh, and the entire Hershey's India team to create these massive hampers so we can send it out to all the actors so they enjoy this. Because it's honestly, it's really tasty. And for me, the bottom line is also, as Indians, we're very used to taste. We want taste in everything. And this is tasty, so we're lucky, we're fortunate.
I can see a hint of Karan Johar for his hamper, I guess.
Yeah, this is, I think, better hamper, isn't it? It's a better
Any
hamper.
day. Okay,
A
let's
healthier
see.
hamper.
All right, the lady there in the last row.
Hi, I'm a nutritionist. So I just want to ask you one simple question. How do you manage your work and diet?
Well, I see. If you really like somebody and you really want to go out with somebody, and I mean, you do it against all odds, right? I mean, you just go out there, you kind of make excuses, and you do it. I love my workouts, so I have an affair with workouts, and I have an affair with my gym, and I make any excuse to get in there, and I think that's the most wonderful feeling. And I also probably, at the risk of saying so, in today's atmosphere and today's ecosystem in this country, I'm probably tending to being an atheist. So my only religion is my gym, my only temple is my body, and I work out. In fact, I always say this. Someone asked me for a photograph once when I was working out, and I said, "Just give me 1 minute. Let me finish my training." And he said, "Sir, one." He didn't understand. So I asked him, I said, do you go to a temple? Do you go to a church? Do you go to a mosque? And he said, yes. I said, okay, I'm praying right now. Let me finish my prayers and then I'll shoot. And he understood. Because they understand only that. They don't understand anything else. So for me, when this is your romance, this is your life, you really enjoy the space. And I'm actually enjoying talking to you because I enjoy the space.
Thank you.
All right, we have time for one or two more questions. Okay, the lady here to my right.
Hi, John. Hi.
Hello.
So I am lactose intolerant and I have been consuming Sofit for the past 5 years every day, sometimes twice a day. So my question is to you, Mr. Harjeet. People tell me that consuming Sofit or soya milk after a point is not very good for health, especially for girls. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, I can assure you that consuming Sofit once or twice a day is only going to add to your health positively and not impact it negatively in any which way. the thing that we always say for whether it's our delicious treats or our better for you portfolio, that everything that we offer should be consumed as part of a balanced diet. So as long as you're having a holistic meal and then Sofit is part of that nutrition diet for you, it's going to provide you with the healthy energy to do more.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Okay, do we have any more questions? Okay, yes ma'am, please.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
So basically, being a workout person, we all know the importance of protein in our lives. But then I have my mother. She's like overweight and she's always munching on something. And always means like munching on biscuits most of the times, to be very specific. And she's like, there's a myth in India that, okay, aapko patle hona hai to aap roti chhod do, and they do that. And what she does is she stops eating, she skips her meals and go on munching for biscuits, which I always say is not good because of their content, obviously that maida and everything. So now I've got an easier option. So is it like totally healthy to suggest it to a normal person who's not into workouts?
Get your mom to meet me. Also,
I wish she could. She's very excited.
No, but I think this is a fantastic option. It's a fantastic option. And you know, when you, there's a nutritionist out here and she'll probably second and validate what I'm saying, but when you don't eat, your body tends to store fat out of the insecurity that you're not going to get anything from anywhere. So in fact, you hold on to more fat when you don't eat. So it's important to eat right, eat more frequently, and that's the best way you can increase your basal metabolic rate.
Plus, with the workout thing and everything, since it's always suggested that you should eat after regular intervals of time, you should keep on munching something.
Absolutely.
And it's very difficult to go for chickens and everything all the time. So I really find it very amazing, this whole concept of, you know, fitness biscuits out there. So it's a very good thing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an extremist there. I tell my people who work with me, you know, these young girls and boys who work with me, I say, go out, have a great time. And anybody who offers you crap is your enemy. They're like, what? I said, yeah. I said, you know, in today's day and age, no one should be encouraging you to eat something wrong. And it's as simple as that. So, you know, you need to look out for yourself. And where mom's concerned, you need to talk to mom because they're all old school. It's like my mom, you know, I keep talking to her. And we're Parsis half, you know. So my mom says, carbohydrate, bo soju se, carbohydrate khai le all the time, you know. And I tell her, carbs are important, but so is protein, so is fat, essential fatty acids.
Even when we skip on carbs, our mothers are like, tum roti chhod ke baithe ho. And this happens, like in India, I am from Punjab basically. So roti and rice is the main thing. So now I'm just getting a very good option out here, which I can suggest that, okay, if you want to go for biscuits, then go for the right ones.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much.
Superb. Okay, who wants to go next? All right, gentleman to my left here.
Sir, congratulations for launching Sofit today. But my only one question is to entire panel, when one should have Sofit, in the morning at the time of breakfast, during lunch hours, or at the at the time of sleeping, when everybody wants light dinner or light munch?
So, Sofit protein cookies is a better for you snack that you can munch on at any time of the day that you feel hungry. The way, what we are saying is that it's a protein cookie, it has protein goodness in it, it is made from healthy ingredients, and hence is a better alternate to whatever you consume in between your meals throughout the day.
Thank you.
I'm sure you got your answer, sir. Well, actually, that's all the time that we have right now for a conversation over Sofit protein cookies, ladies and gentlemen, which comes to an end with a round of applause. It's been a great afternoon so far. Once again, thank you very much, all of you, for joining us. We're going to set up the stage now for Common Bites. So, Harjeet and John, I'm going to request you to stay with me on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Before you leave, please do not forget to take your Sofit protein kit. And, of course, lunch is served at Toad 2. Have a great rest of the afternoon. And for those of you who need to take Common Bites, now is the time. I'm going to request you to please step forward.
Yeah.
बैठना पड़ेगा, हाइट कम है ना। उनको चेयर पे बिठा देते हैं, ऊपर नहीं जा रहे, माइक आ रहे हैं, इसके ऊपर माइक रख देते हैं, ऊपर माइक रखेंगे और उनको फोटो आपके बाद ओके और चेयर पे बैठा देते हैं, उधर कर लेते हैं। वेरी गुड। और थोड़ा पीछे आएगा, पहले उनको चेयर पे बिठा दीजिए।
नहीं, ये मेरा ब्रांड है और आई फील वेरी एनकरेज टू लॉन्च दिस क्योंकि ये बहुत ही हेल्दी ऑल्टरनेटिव है हमारे लिए एंड आई थिंक सोफिट प्रोटीन कुकीज़ आज की तारीख में इज़ द ओनली ऑल्टरनेटिव दैट यू हैव फॉर अ कंज्यूमर। सो मुझे अच्छा लगता है, पहले वो सोफिट था सोई ड्रिंक, आज ये है, सो आई थिंक इट्स फैंटास्टिक। इनफैक्ट क्योंकि ये सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ होता है हमारे लिए, आई थिंक द टेस्ट इज़ फैंटास्टिक। मैंगो आमंड या कोको रेजन्स या फ्लैक्सीड रेजन्स, टेस्ट इतना अच्छा है, इसके लिए मैंने काफ़ी एंजॉय किया इसको क्योंकि हम लोग साथ में बैठे थे हरजीत और मैं एंड वी एंजॉय द टेस्ट। It has, हाँ. Is it
related to the brand? We really won't. He's a very intelligent man. He will answer it.
No, but it has to be. I'm supposed to speak about the brand, so we'll stick to the brand.
But just it's a little important. So have you?
I may not. I may choose not to comment if it's outside the brand. Sure. Sorry. Yeah.
So there have been reports that in the terms of the Me Too movement, you have taken a strong stand and have decided to drop Vicky Sedana's name in the wake of the allegations that has come against him. Maybe you want to say something about it?
Not on this stage. Not on this stage. Yes, there is a platform to talk about it, and I totally respect it. But on this stage, I'd like to just speak about the brand that I'm here to endorse. Thank you. Thank you so much.
2018 has been a great year for you. Two big releases, Parmanu, which is your production, did extremely well. Satyamev Jayate broke all records in terms of box office. How do you see the year yourself, and how do you see 2019 shaping up for you?
19 is going to be my best year. Perfect. It's fantastic.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
नहीं, शुरू हुई है, August 15 को रिलीज होगी.
Alright, any brand?
Which is my date. जी. I'd like to speak about the brand क्योंकि आज बहुत ही स्पेशल ओकेजन हमारे लिए है. It's a great opportunity for you guys also. आप इसको ट्राई करें. Nice word, yummy.
बिल्कुल, जैसा कि अभी जॉन ने कहा, 2019 will be the best year for John and will be the best year for Sofit.
Fantastic.
So we're looking forward to the start of 2019.
I won't comment on this. It's a waste of time for me. It's a waste of time for me.
Question नहीं ले सकते. Any other brand related questions we have?
John, how brand conscious are you? What is the kind of research you do from your team before getting associated?
Yeah, good question. I endorse brands that I believe in. I won't endorse brands just for the sake of money. Very simple. So if it's this protein cookie, I believe in this brand. I think it's tasty, and I think it's healthy, and I think it's nutritious. So I'm endorsing it.
There has always been a debate as to whether if a brand goes wrong in the kind of promises that it makes and if the consumers don't find it to be very good, should the celebrity be held accountable for it, the one who is endorsing the brand?
Not necessarily unless it's been positioned in a way where the celebrity is giving a wrong message out there. Here we are giving a very clear message. We are saying, we're giving facts about this. For example, I'm talking about this. We're saying there's no maida in this because there is no maida in this. We're saying there is no trans fat because there is no trans fat. We're saying there's proteins, there's fiber, there is omega-3, there's everything else which actually does exist in this. So what we're telling you is, we're not forcing you to have it. We're saying it's a fantastic alternative. Why would you pick up a regular biscuit when you've got a better alternative today and it's tasty? So that's the only... So I think I agree with you. At points of time, if a celebrity does not do his homework well, he could be held accountable, but not in this case. No, first of all, you're talking about Karan Johar's hamper. No, Karan's a very close friend. I love him a lot. He's a lovely guy. And I'd love to put a Sofit in the hamper, you know, for sure. Huh? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Do we see you on Coffee with Karan then?
Huh?
Do we see you on Coffee with Karan then anytime soon?
I don't know. I'm just shooting round the clock. So that's it. I have coffee with Karan outside. That's more than enough. I have coffee with him outside.
Okay, we'll take 2 more questions, yeah? Only 2. Anyone?
जॉन कुछ फिल्मों की भी बात करें ना, मतलब इतना तो पूछ लिया, कुछ बताइए आने वाले फिल्मों के बारे में कितना?
I have Raw releasing next. उसके बाद बाटला हाउस और उसके बाद अनीस भाई के साथ मेरी फिल्म शुरू हो रही है, कॉमेडी.
धूम सीरीज में आना चाहेंगे आप?
I don't know. If offered, we'll see.
क्योंकि
Are you going to offer me that role?
सर मैं प्रोड्यूसर नहीं.
तो मैं भी नहीं हूँ.
We would love to offer you.
मैं भी नहीं हूँ, so I can't say much. I'm the actor on that, so I can't say much. So as a producer, I will make films like Vicky Donor, Madras Cafe, Parmanu, Batla House. That is my space. Because I think today the audience likes content. And I can, as a producer and actor, I can only give content, and I enjoy that. If you see Raw or you see Batla House, you'll understand what I'm saying. And I said this about Parmanu also. I said I'm going to give you content, and you see Raw, you see Batla House. It's so high on content, and I'm very, very proud of it. That's what I'll give you. I do not know about box office. I cannot tell you about box office, but I can promise you, you'll walk out saying it's an honest film. It's an honest film.
Super, one last question. Who wants to take it?
सर न्यू ईयर के क्या प्लान्स हैं सर?
The shooting.
Christmas, New Year.
Nikhil Advani is making me shoot till 31st December, and I'm shooting from 2nd Jan on.
Christmas, how will you be celebrating?
Shooting. I'd love to wish the viewers Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope everybody works hard.
Okay, all right.
Energy to do more.